Good evening, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jay Berschback. It is about 9:49, and it's cold out there. Temps hovering near 20. Just a couple of lingering flurries, and something really neat I want to show you on the action cam. If you can see behind me, let me go split screen here, and you can see right above that 21. Which, by the way, is my lucky number. But do you notice this band of clouds? So it's clear overhead, but there's the border between the gray below that arrow and the clear skies behind that right now sign. So kind of neat to see our Sylvania camera looking to the west and seeing just a couple extra clouds and flurries to move through. Right now, probably not a dusting within these, just a couple of flakes flying, no accumulation. But we did get that quick dusting this evening, about a quarter inch here at the station on top of the snow we got last night and again earlier today. So little baby layers. I mean, we're not talking the New Orleans snow around here. We're just talking a little itsy bitsy, quarter inch here, dusting here, quarter inch there, half inch there. And the ground is covered in most spots, and it'll stay that way because tomorrow is looking cold. We warm things up near freezing for the weekend, and as mentioned here with the headline, if you're on Facebook or if you got the push alert, chance of snow to begin the weekend. So let's start you off with the 21 degrees, wind chills down near 10, other air temperatures upper teens and lower 20s, and the wind chill, again, it's all relative, right? Think of yesterday morning, wind chills 20 below. Today, wind chills closer to 10. So a 30-degree rise in those wind chills or feels like numbers, something that makes it feel less cold outside. Now, as we go into the next 24 hours, watching the wind chills drop close to zero overnight. So I know we say it's not quite as cold as it was when we had that deep freeze come through, but still something to think about if you're waking up tomorrow, defrosting your car, getting that little layer of snow off. 0 to 2 for the wind chills, only improving to about 10, which is where they are now. Gets even colder to start the weekend on Saturday, maybe near or below 0, and then improvements late in the day. And speaking of that, we are tracking that band of snow to work in. Right now, not a whole lot in the way of snow showing up with visibilities. Looks like flurries in Hillsdale. They've got an 8-mile visibility, so that's not much snow at all. And there they are, the little flurries moving through. We saw that batch of flurries in Toledo about 10 minutes ago. A couple more out to the west, and that's probably the bank of clouds we're seeing right here with our Sylvania action cam looking to the west. Again, no accumulation with these little tiny flakes of snow. And then as the wind becomes more southwesterly tonight, we should see the lake effect completely turn off and skies start to become partly cloudy. So there's your zoom in, not a lot there. We zoom out, lake effect snow showers winding down. All the advisories and warnings, we had plenty of those along the Lake Michigan shoreline today and also east of Cleveland. A sign that things are calming down, that those have expired or have been canceled. So our forecast then will take you into the future. Here's the forecast tonight through 9 o'clock tomorrow. A little sunshine. So with that fresh snowpack, bright sun, grab the winter gear, of course, but also grab the sunglasses, just in case you need those with that bright landscape. Throughout the day, we'll keep the sunshine and cloud mix. No snow for tomorrow. Your Friday evening is looking good. No concerns for any weather issues. But into the weekend, light snow showers begin to reform, lake enhanced. That's 9 o'clock through noon. And if you can see with the colors, I know it kind of blends in with the clouds. Still some white or blue overhead at noon. That chance of snow diminishing later in the day. We should be good to go by about 6 p.m. Sunday. Let's take it through Sunday. Sunday, 9 o'clock through 6. Off and on sunshine. So a decent looking day, and temperatures in the upper 20s to near 30. So let's say a lot like it was this afternoon with temperature. I think today we hit 29 for a high. So snow amounts, this is your Saturday, looking all the way through midnight now. So again, this is a lot like we got last night, maybe a ½ inch of snow in spots, quarter inch of snow in others, and nothing too big. Hopefully the residual salt out there will handle some of the snow. And of course, crews are always monitoring the weather forecast. The city crews, county crews, private plows, things like that as we go into the weekend. Maybe some are watching right now. So shout out to you guys, and thanks for the hard work. I know we haven't had a big one lately, but a lot of events where they've had to salt, get rid of that layer of snow, and that, as you know, greatly improves driving conditions. So quick message here from Gary on Facebook. A friend of mine had to call a plumber because his water line froze from the Arctic blast. Not alone, Gary. Folks have had issues with the lines going out, lines going in. We've had numerous water main breaks as we've had that deep freeze. So if you imagine the soil has cooled very quickly from top to bottom, and we haven't had much snow. The snow would actually insulate some of that ground. So that cold air kind of seeps into the ground, gets into where some of those pipes are, and of course that contracts. Some of the water in the pipe starts to freeze, and then that expands on the pipe going out. So what we're looking at right now is that because it was a little bit warmer today, the soil may have thawed a little bit, at least got less cold, and the ice in the pipe perhaps even melted, and that started water flowing again, and that put pressure on any weak spots. So there's a whole science to it. I'm not a complete expert on pipes and freezing below ground, but it's this thing where it gets Arctic cold and then slightly warmer. We're almost like potholes can form with the cycles. I believe that can cause some extra issues with water mains. So it happens every year, and we had a couple big ones today. I think we had Monroe Street closed for a while, Imagination Station affected by the water main breaks, and we'll have to just keep our eyes open for that. So Gary, thanks for the comment. Yes, water lines, water pipes, all impacted by the freeze. All right, let's see here. We're going to sign off in a moment unless anybody else quickly gets on Facebook and says, I've got a question, I've got a comment, and we'll get to you that way. But otherwise, the headlines here, let me give you the forecast at least for tonight and tomorrow. Dan Smith will have that 7-day in a minute. Also something, you guys like this little graphic? I posted on Facebook, so Facebook people may have seen this, but the car wash. Is it helpful to say, okay, I think you should kind of wait on a car wash or not wait? I want to go back to, did you see the license plate on this thing? Can you guys read that? IH8SALT. I don't like salt. So yeah, that's the car speaking, not me, because salt does keep things safe on the roads, but I blank salt, so whatever you want to put in that word. Of course, lots of vehicles out there have that little bit of a dusty look to them because of the salting, and tomorrow is a pretty good day. Now, it's going to be only 20 degrees for a high, so you kind of can have that freeze up sometimes unless you can get the car to a garage and let the water drip away. Saturday, the snow showers, probably additional salting. Not ideal, but never say never. And then Sunday, we're in better shape with highs approaching 30 and dry conditions. So maybe tomorrow get one real quick and then get another one Sunday, or hold off till Sunday. Of course, your choice, but just kind of something neat that we do. All right, I have about 30 seconds left. We'll give you the quick tonight and tomorrow. Dan can handle the 7-day at 10 p.m. on the CW13. So tonight down to about 12 degrees. Wind chills near zero for the folks worried about the kids at the bus stop, or if you're heading out early. Mostly to partly cloudy. Tomorrow 21, partly cloudy, cold, wind chills 5 to 15. So thank you for watching. Meteorologist Dan Smith is on CW13 in about 2 minutes. I'll be back on the air at 11 p.m. 13 Action News at 11. All right, have a great night, everyone, and stay warm. And if we don't talk to you tomorrow, have a great weekend. Enjoy it. All right, thanks for watching.